episode is sponsored by Mayhem. Julie, did you know that Lady Gaga's new album comes out in less than 2 hours of the recording time of right now? Wow, as
Yeah,
we're recording, Mayhem comes out in less than 2 hours.
I did know
Are
that.
you a
Exciting
fucking little
time.
monster, Julie?
Yeah, I'm so
Put your
excited.
paws up. Rawr.
I am so fucking
I'm
excited.
so excited too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
inject it into my veins and just
1000. Yes.
if I knew how to swim, I'd be like, inject me into my veins and like let me float in the ocean, you know?
100%.
I don't know how to swim and I certainly do not like the ocean, but
Honestly, never, no, do not sponsor us for a cruise. I also don't know how to swim. We
don't
would be
put me on a
horrible in
cruise.
in the water. We couldn't do it.
Don't put me on a cruise. No.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
this government is failing everything, don't put me on a fucking cruise.
Do not do it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Bitch, barely put me in an airplane. Okay?
Dude, speaking of, that so reminds me, flying at these times in this economy,
Oh my God.
petrifying.
Ugh,
Petrifying.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Welcome to You, Me, and Chisme, your number one source for chisme on the internet. Julie, we're back. We took 2 weeks off.
Yes, we
Um,
did.
but here we are. But still we rise.
We did it. We
Here
done
we
did
are.
it.
Yes we did.
Yeah.
Dare I say, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, everything is sunshines and daisies, and like I love it.
Okay. Look at us. Just getting through it.
Yay! Thriving.
You know how I know that I'm healing?
How?
Because we're not getting through it. We're having a real rough time. But because as I'm having a rough time, before it used to be that I'd have a rough time and I'd have like a little bit of a joy and I'd be like, "Oh, that feels weird." Now, I'm having a rough time and I'm like, I don't feel like myself because I'm not happy.
Mm,
Squishy.
who is
And you know what
she?
that is? Growth.
Growth.
Yeah.
I'm growing too.
Oh, stop
Because
it.
I just cried in front of you.
Yeah, you did. It was beautiful. I loved it. I wasn't gonna call you out, but I'm so glad you did. Guys, we're growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, therapy works. That was beautiful.
Oh my God. Anyways,
Yeah,
here we are.
here we are.
It is so wonderful to see you, Julie.
It is so wonderful to see you.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Thank you.
You're one of my favorite human beings on this planet Earth.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Likewise.
stop
100%.
it.
Yes, absolutely. Should we just cry?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I ran out of tissues.
Oh no, we really are going through it. Do not, guys, don't make us cry again. He doesn't have a tissue. I think you know what? As chaotic as our
Mhm.
previous time talking to each other has been, sorry, did not press the cord for that one. I think that it's beautiful that we are feeling and we're alive and we are experiencing things that are gut-wrenching but beautiful in many different ways and we are just trying to get through it. And I told Adrian this before when we were talking. It's like I think does it suck sometimes? Yeah. But I think that's fucking beautiful that we get to exist and we get to live. And I often think like imagine if I would have I'm gonna get dark.
Okay.
Imagine if I would have killed myself in
Mm,
2013.
mm.
How many things would I have missed out on?
Yeah.
Like I think about that all the time. Even when it's sad, it's like, yeah, does this suck? Yeah. But like this feeling is is new. So many feelings are new and so many experiences are new. And if I would have given up, I would never know what this was like. And that is gut-wrenching.
And I'm so happy you didn't. There would be a
Thank
hole
you.
in my heart that would have never been filled.
Yeah. I feel the same about you. Imagine if our friendship wasn't what it was.
I know.
We were brought together
Yeah.
and then left to drown, but we were brought together and we didn't drown. And that's
We
what
did it.
matters.
We did it. We did. We got on the
Yeah.
fucking boat. My God.
We got on the boat. We fit on the one door, guys. We did. Jack and Rose didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Do you ever think if do you ever wonder if that person ever listens to this podcast and is like, what the fuck?
I don't think so. I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't think
do I
so either.
wonder? I wonder, sure, but I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
don't
so
think so.
either.
No. But I do think that they think about this a lot.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think he's met someone as funny as me? Oh God, no. I know there's a hole in his heart. What the and his name is I'm just kidding. I'm
You're
just
so
kidding.
funny. You're so funny. I wish everybody else thought we were funny.
Right. Yeah. Y'all need to be better about that. Praising us. We're going through it, guys.
Yeah,
You gotta
we
lift
really
us
are.
up.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
do my eyebrows look fuller to you? Not that you've
Interesting.
ever paid attention to my
I
eyebrows.
was just gonna say,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad you met me there. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever considered your eyebrows.
It's okay. I'm taking collagen and it's supposed to make your hair grow more. And I feel like I've noticed my eyebrows get a little bit darker and fuller, but
Interesting. You know
that
what? I
could
was
just be
just
like they could I
okay,
could,
but do you really feel like it's helping your hair grow? Because I was just talking about collagen with someone right earlier today.
I I want to be optimistic and say yes.
Are you
Like
taking the pill or the powder?
the pill.
Oh, I hear the powder's better.
I heard the pill was better.
Oh,
Oh my God,
interesting.
there's too much
Oh,
information.
they're giving us too much. My
I'll
mom
send you
swears by the powder.
really. I'll send you the pills that I have.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I was
I'll
just
send
talking
you a
about it
screenshot.
because we the stress is making my hair drop like you wouldn't believe it.
I
And
know.
there's this girl at work that was also saying that her hair is falling out like in chunks. And I was telling her you should drink collagen because my mom swears by it. I have the powder, I just don't drink it every day.
You got to. I
I
will
know.
say, and I don't know if this is fully because of the collagen. I think I've been doing other things too, but my legs have gotten hairier.
Interesting. What other
Yeah.
things have you been doing for your hair looks to
But moisturizing my legs a little bit more.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. Noted.
yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what's going on over there? Something you want to share with the class?
Yeah. You're so funny.
Okay, noted.
Um, yeah, collagen. Anyways. And
Okay.
I did take it. I'm on vitamin D. I'm taking vitamin, well, not on
Oh,
vitamin, I mean, you don't get put on vitamin D, but I'm
yeah, yeah,
taking
yeah.
vitamin D because I'm severely low.
Oh.
This man, my doctor, well, okay, I went to the doctor.
You're like the guy down the street in the corner.
Yeah. I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago to do my annual physical. And the regular doctor that I see, he's out of town. I don't know,
Okay.
whatever. So then I was going to see somebody else who I've never seen before.
Okay.
And not that I wasn't apprehensive, but I thought it was somebody else that I have seen before. And I was like, turns out it's just a different white man. They
Hmm.
have very similar names. And I had never seen this man. He was so kind. He was
Mm.
so nice.
I love
He,
that.
yeah. He was just really nice and real like he sat down. I can't do my blood work in the doctor's office because insurance, they make me go to
Hmm.
Quest,
It's
which
a whole
is
thing.
annoying.
Yeah.
Um and and by the way, the lady this time at Quest was rude to me.
Oh,
And I think it's the same lady that Christian sees, and she's always nice to him.
Oh,
But he has diabetes, so I think
oh, maybe just
she's just nice to
pulling his,
him.
putting
Yeah.
all his information up.
He's fine. It's fine. He's had diabetes for a long time.
Right, 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 right.
You know what? I'm gonna have him come on and talk about his diabetes.
We should do that.
Yes.
Is his controlled? Because mine is not. Should we talk about that?
Yes, we should have him. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know if you want to, but I'm gonna make it.
I mean, you've now put it out there, so I don't think he has a choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only we serve the community here,
100%.
we provide
Yes.
LOLs and information.
Somewhat.
Christian is not a doctor, though. I don't want anybody to.
Let's be clear about
Yeah.
that.
This is just personal
Yeah.
experience.
This is somebody that got the diabetes. So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, should we be listening to him?
Yeah. No, this is not. He's fine. Everything's okay. We're fine. Anyways, just in case I need to edit that out. Um, so this doctor man was so nice,
I
and I
love
just want to say
that.
that I really appreciate that. And he told me I'm severely low on vitamin D,
Mm.
and he made me purchase like the highest dosage of vitamin D, which on the bottle it says take it once a week.
Oh, wow.
He said, I want you to take it 3 times a week,
Oh,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just want everybody to know that when I'm done with this, my bones are going to be so fucking strong.
oh my God.
I know.
That's hilarious. You know what? Now that we're talking about supplements and vitamins and all of that, you know what I heard is also good for hair growth? Pumpkin seed oil.
Pumpkin seed oil.
This tablet, the gel tablets.
Oh, interesting.
Because my friend was telling me that she, from work, told me that she was starting to take those too, because she also heard that that was good for hair growth.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things great for hair growth.
So they say
My hair looks great. Doesn't it look, it looks
your
nice
hair
and
looks good.
bouncy and healthy.
It does
Yes,
look
thank you.
healthy. Yeah.
It's long right now because I need a haircut.
Mm,
I have not, okay. I was gonna get a haircut last week, at the
okay.
beginning of last week. And then I was gonna get my haircut again right before my birthday.
Okay.
And then I was only available to get a haircut on Monday. My barber wasn't working on Monday.
Yeah.
So then at that point, I'm just gonna wait to right before my birthday
Right.
because just doesn't make any sense
Right.
to do it too close together. Anyways,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever. I'm gonna go get a haircut.
I love that journey for you. I can't wait to see the haircut.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Anyways, here we are.
Here we are. We made it.
We did. You took a trip. You went to Sedona, Arizona, Julie.
I
What happened?
did.
Did you have a
It
great
was,
time?
oh, it was such a great time. It was beautiful. It was peaceful. It was calm. It was gorgeous. Mother Nature really showed that ass
Uh-huh.
this past weekend.
Uh-huh.
Perfect weather. I was a little nervy. Is it gonna be too cold? Is it gonna be too hot? I can't do it too hot. Sun was shining. You couldn't feel it. There was a nice cold breeze throughout the day. It was just phenomenal weather, phenomenal amount of people. We arrived on Thursday and then we came back on Sunday. Didn't feel too heavy on the humans out in the world.
Okay.
I feel like when we were leaving, people were just getting there, so it was nice. Like it felt just like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a good trip. Sedona, aura photos on every corner. I
Wow.
do think I got lucky and I chose a good one because did I get one? Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
my gosh.
If you're on YouTube, I went to Mystical Bazaar.
Oh.
Mystical Bazaar. It's this little nice blonde lady trying to
Uh-huh.
live her best life, reading auras. They have you sit down in front of, okay, first question I was asked when I was telling people about this was, okay, but how many questions did she ask you? Zero. The only
Uh-huh.
thing she knew about me was my name because I had it jotted down on the sign up sheet. Then she had me sit down in front of the computer screen, put my hands on some pad,
Uh-huh.
and take deep breaths while she did, you know, that bowl
Mm-hmm.
that they go around
Oh,
and
like a
they,
sound. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So she did that, and then she was like, take a couple of deep breaths, and I did. And then she's like, okay, open your eyes. I'm going to take your picture. She took my picture, and that was it. And then she's like, here are your results. This is my aura.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what? It's so colorful.
So she also gave me, she explained some of it, but she gave me a 7-page report. This is my
Wow.
entire aura.
Wow.
So as you will notice, the reds and the deep oranges, um, it's a 7-page report. I've only read half part of it, by the way. I
What
haven't
were
read
you doing
all.
on the plane?
Napping.
Oh.
To calm the anxiety. Um, so let's see. Where do we start? Chakra. This chakra is located at the end of the spine and corresponds to life energy, physical activity, and emotional strength, willpower, and sexuality.
Mm.
High life energy, radiant, sensual, and passionate qualities. Wait, hold on. Let me get to the good stuff. I'm telling you, it has a lot. My crown chakra was violet, which means creativity. Isn't that
That's you.
crazy?
That's
Isn't
you.
that crazy? Let's see. There's a lot of information on this motherfucking thing. There a lot. It really breaks down like your mind, body, and soul, it feels like. Hold on. There's one part that our colors overview. No, that's the other one. Okay. Your female, oh, so it's like the male side and the female side
Oh,
of
uh-huh.
you, of everybody.
Uh-huh.
And it says your female left side of your field seems to be more active than your right active masculine side. And then it has like all these questions to ask for yourself. Your head area seems to have a higher vibration than the rest of your field. And then get this. Is it a very stressful time for you right now?
Mm.
She said it says red represents the primal vital energy of life. Taking dynamic action makes you feel good. Clear bright reds are physical, showing strength and vitality. Strong willpower and a competitive edge are yours. With this color, you can expect to get concrete results from your projects. Not completely accurate. Dark muddy red indicates stress or unbalanced nervous energy. Red is the color associated with the first or root chakra. Green around the head, clear, bright, and rich greens indicates that you are an outgoing and social person. You make a great friend. You are goal-oriented and conscientious in your dealings with others. You may be in the middle of an intense growth crisis, processing personal changes and balancing field, mind, and spirit. Dark and muddy green shows stressed out emotional energy and an irritable, angry nature. Is
Mm.
that crazy fucking accurate or what? This bitch freaked me the fuck out. I'm not
Uh-huh.
lying. Clear, bright violet flowing into your aura brings you spiritual healing energy powers. You are a visionary and understand things intuitively. Dark violet flowing into your aura can indicate nervousness and tension. It can bring a time of withdrawal to initiate a search into the deep mysteries of life.
Wow. Deep mysteries of life.
Clear, bright orange yellow indicates positive mental energy with easy expression of your creativity, thoughts, and ideas. You take great pleasure in some of the simplest things in life, and your excitement leads you on to new adventures, success, and recognition. Dark and muddy orange yellow shows that you are stressed and perhaps internalizing anger or feelings of disappointment. You might focus too much on your thinking, neglecting your feelings. It may be difficult for you to emotionally interact with others. Violet on the right, clear bright violet shows that you have great spiritual. They already said that. You have strong intuitive ability, receiving impressions and visions, often without trying. You are idealistic and visionary with psychic abilities, and I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. Of course I do. Dark and muddy violet can mean that you are physically tired. honestly, I had just gone on a hike, so spot on. And may have difficulty keeping your feet on the ground. You may have trouble meeting the demands of daily life and may need to rest often and ground yourself. This is the last one. Orange in the heart area. Clear, bright orange in the heart area shows that you send energy to others that they receive as joy of life. Light of my day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunny, some of you guys don't get that, and I'm so sorry. It's going to be a story until when something develops out of that situation, maybe I'll tell you. Sunny,
Wow.
warm, and strong. You have the ability to make others feel comfortable when they are with you, and this will assist you in gaining recognition and appreciation for your efforts. Dark and muddy orange can indicate great unhappiness and fear. You may be blocked in your creative self-expression, and your relationships may be strained.
Mm.
Is that fucking crazy?
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Is that not crazy accurate?
Yeah. I love
I
this.
know.
Wait, can you show us the photo again?
Okay, I don't like the photo because
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know
It's okay.
why
You don't have to.
sometimes.
You don't have to.
No, it's okay. I don't know why sometimes I like
Oh,
don't
so cute.
fully smile. I don't fully smile when I take pictures sometimes. Um, yeah, my main like characteristic is red orange, which is competitive, energetic, excitement, passion, and willpower.
Mm.
Isn't that so wild?
Yeah.
I was reading it, and Adrian and I had this long conversation about some stuff that I'm going through. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. And some stuff that I'm going through. And when I got that, I legitimately was like, she sees me.
Yeah.
Like I literally felt so like a weight. I think honestly, as I was telling you, like the last 2 weeks were very stressful, and like this week I'm kind of feeling like at a calm. I genuinely think it's because of that reading. Like after
Mm.
that reading, I just felt like okay, it's gonna be okay. And I'm going through something, and it's whatever is gonna come of it is gonna be for positivity. Whatever it is, positivity will come of it. I just felt so much better because even on the first day of the trip, I was like, I told the situation to my friend that I was traveling with, and I was still very sad and going through all the emotions of being very sad and depressed um and I mean I was trying my best to be in a good mood, but then I got that and I was like, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna be fine. Um, isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can so I had my aura photographed in September.
Oh
Let
my
me show
God.
you.
Show me.
It's a little dark. You can't really. Oh, actually, it looks
You're
pretty good
also
in
red.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, love and violet.
Yeah.
You're creative.
Yeah. I don't remember too much. This was at work. We had like a aura photo booth
Oh, how
and
fun.
yeah, and the only thing I remember from what she told me was that, oh, you really like to spend a lot of time by yourself.
Oh, I love that.
And this was in September. I had just moved into this new
Wow.
place. And I have been on a very long streak of like just spending a lot of time by myself.
Yeah.
Um anyways, yes,
You know what? Mm-hmm.
I want I go on my hot girl walks
Mm-hmm.
and I pass a place that does your aura photographs or will do like aura photography. I want to go on my birthday and do it on my birthday. Yeah, I need to call. I just need to make sure it's not too expensive, you know?
This was only $44.
Oh, okay.
7-page report.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, if you go, I want to go.
Okay. Oh my
Okay,
God.
because when I went, I thought it was going to be that Polaroid. I thought that's
Uh-huh.
all it was going to be. That's really what I was looking for. Like a
Uh-huh.
cute little souvenir to bring back of the Aura photo. But
Uh-huh.
then I got there and it wasn't that, which was fine because I was like a whole 7-page report. And the bitch is accurate as fuck. I was like,
Uh-huh.
count me the fuck in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I should put this on my fridge.
You should totally put it on your fridge. How
Yeah,
cute.
I know. It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
I told my friend, I was like, I'd be interested to go because I know they have them here.
Uh-huh.
The Polaroid ones. I'm like, I'd
Uh-huh.
be interested to go to one here and see if it's similar to this or if it's going to be completely different. Because
Yeah.
she did say there are parts of your aura and your chakras that change or are always evolving, and there
Mm-hmm.
are parts that stay stagnant as
Mm-hmm.
well. So it'd be interesting to see, like, after the calmness of the last one, if what changes in my chart.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to do it like every year, like on my birthday.
That is such a good
Anyways, and I'm curious to
idea.
see if a lot has happened since September, so I'm curious to see if anything, if it feels
Yeah.
any differently. So, oh my God, look at us, Aura Girlies.
Okay, how exciting.
Yay!
Look at us
Well, I'm so
growing,
happy you had a
learning.
good time.
Thank you, thank you.
Did
Yeah, it
you
was a
eat anything
blast.
good?
We ate at a bunch of really cute restaurants. There wasn't anything like super standouty, but very cute restaurants. And guys, dude, wherever you're standing in fucking Sedona, you're surrounded by the most beautiful scenery that you've ever put your fucking eyes on. We had breakfast and the fucking site was gorgeous, just right there in front of you. I highly, highly, highly recommend if you have not gone to
That
Sedona
is so
to get that
beautiful.
ass. And there's energy. I'm gonna butcher it, but energy vortexes, I believe they're called. I forgot how they were described, but there's like in the earth energy vortexes where if you get close to them, you feel weird, for lack of a smarter term. My friend took me to one, and guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on in Sedona, but it's electric. It felt so. She was like, "Okay, close your eye." She had been there before, and
Uh-huh.
she was like, "Okay, close your eyes." I was like, "Okay," and then she had me put my hands out, face
Uh-huh.
down, just like that. And I don't know what she did because my eyes were closed. I don't know what was happening, but I felt electricity between my hand and her hand when she put it underneath me. It was so weird. And I went like, I was like, and she's like, "Did you feel it?" I'm like, "I did." She's like, "Why did you move your hands?" I'm like, "I don't know. It freaked me out." Like, I don't know
I
why
want
I
to go
moved it.
do that.
Dude, it was so cool. It was so cool. You have to go to Sedona. It's gorgeous. And there's something in that place, dude. I'm telling you.
What did the men look like? I'm acting
You
like
know
Sedona is some
what?
kind of weird.
I didn't, you know what? I did get on Tinder because
Oh,
I was just like, let's see what's out there.
yeah.
Very cute men. Very
Uh-huh.
cute, very outdoorsy men. You know what you're
Uh-huh.
gonna run into a lot? Men that like love to rock climb, that are
Uh-huh.
love a hike. I
Uh-huh.
was like, I went down to a creek and I was exhausted, bestie. I don't
But
understand what you want from
listen,
me.
those are the men with the best legs. Mm.
You're not wrong. You
Mm.
are not wrong. Unfortunately, I did get on Tinder like a little too late, like literally the day that we were leaving Sedona. So I was just swiping for funsies, not for
Mm-hmm.
realsies like at all.
Mm-hmm.
But beautiful to look at.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
You need to go. It's so fun.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Just go right now.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Sedona, Arizona.
Hmm.
Incredible. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. What now?
That's all we got, guys. That's all we got.
Did we get any fan mail?
I don't think so, but you should check just in
I'm gonna
case.
check really quick. Um, uh, oops. Let's see. Why is Dylan Efron messaging us?
Dylan? No, it's probably because I tagged him on
I
something.
know, I know.
Oh, I'm like, what?
I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, no fan mail. Okay, I do have something I need to say.
Okay.
Okay. This is a message for all of those who live in Los Angeles. If you don't live in Los Angeles, you can stick around. You might gain something from this too. But this is specifically for the people of Los Angeles. And I'm speaking to you directly. This is a plea that comes from my heart, and I'm 100% serious about it. As a group, we all need to make some changes. A lot of us are going into work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some of you need to start going in Monday and Friday.
Oh,
Okay? The traffic Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, unreal. It's disgusting. Okay? Some of you need to put your big boy and big girl panties on and get your damn ass in the office on a Monday. Okay. And I say this as somebody who tries to go into the office on Mondays whenever I can. I work in events, so sometimes my schedule is a little random. Okay. Uh, And we have room for you on Mondays on the streets. We have a little bit of room for you. We need to spread the wealth. Okay.
mm-hmm.
I try to stay home on Fridays, but some of you can go in on Fridays. Okay. Too many of us are going into work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and it's out of control. The streets are out of control. Also, I'm going to be very real with you. Get on the fucking train, okay? Get on the train, get on the bus, whatever it takes. Don't be afraid to get on the train. Whatever you think is happening on the train, it's not happening. Okay? People in New York City get on the train every fucking day to live their fucking lives. You can do it here in Los Angeles. I took the train to go to a JoJo concert the other day. It was quiet. Nothing happened.
And you
Okay?
took the train home
I took the train to the concert and home.
by yourself?
My friend Alex was with me,
Okay.
but it was okay.
It was
It
okay.
was okay. What are you afraid of? Are you
Well,
afraid of the?
people, for one.
You're okay. Guess what? They're also out on the streets. Okay. You're walking on the sidewalk, somebody can come and attack you. All
Yeah.
right. You're walking on the streets, a car can hit you. It's more dangerous to be out in your car than it is to get on the fucking train. Get on the fucking train. Okay. Get on the bus.
I'm gonna get on the train, man.
We need to stop going into the office only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The traffic is too much. Finally, my message is for Karen Bass. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but we need to figure something out about what is happening on these streets.
Mm,
You need to start fixing them at different hours. Okay?
right,
Because
right.
and if there is a sign that says men at work, I better fucking see men at work. Okay? Most of the time I pass by and there's a lane closed, I don't see anybody doing anything.
Yeah,
Where's the efficiency?
right,
And if
right.
they're gonna be doing something, at least fix the fucking potholes on the street. The amount,
100%.
and I kid you not, in the richest neighborhoods of Los Angeles, on Sunset Boulevard, are
Hmm.
some of the worst paved streets I have ever seen in my entire life. And if
Mm,
you know that these rich motherfuckers can't get their streets fixed, it's over for the rest of us.
yeah.
The streets are the pavement is missing.
Hmm.
Karen Bass, fix
Mm.
it and get the people on the fucking train. Okay.
Somebody cut that and send that to Karen, please, so she can get
She
on
needs to
it.
stop worrying about firing the damn fire chief and start doing something, okay? Because I am sick and
No.
tired
Oh, no.
of going into the office on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and traffic being like we're all driving to a fucking Britney Spears concert. Britney Spears isn't performing. Where are we
Unfortunately.
going? Get on the train.
Right. Get on the train, people.
If I had a train that went straight to where I work, I would
Yeah.
do it every day.
Yeah.
But I work in Brentwood, and guess who's and the rich people who live in those neighborhoods prevent there from being decent public transportation that goes over there. You can take the bus. Okay, listen. Again, and I want to be clear, this isn't going to work for everybody. I understand that some people have different schedules.
Mm.
There's things that need to happen. I'm talking to those of you who like to be home on Mondays and Fridays. I'm talking to the ones who like to be home on Mondays and Fridays to extend your weekends. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Go in on a Monday and a Friday. It's quite nice. I try to
Yeah.
do that as much as I can.
Right.
Again, don't write to me unless you want to know where you can find a bus or a train schedule. But I understand that some of you have to go into work on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Yeah.
There are people who
Yeah.
have to go into the office every day. I'm talking to those who live at home or who work from home some days and choose to extend their weekends by going into the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't need you on the streets on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The traffic is horrendous.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Tell me,
What? I'm really
what?
I'm really confused. Okay, so you're
You didn't understand what I just said? Did you black out? What?
understood it. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Okay, you're upset that traffic is heavy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you want people to go to work also on Fridays and Mondays.
Well, I've experienced traffic on Fridays and Mondays. It's not as intense as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So
So
I'm
you
saying
want
we need
uh
to spread the wealth a little bit. So instead of staying
make it
home,
heavy all week.
let's say you get to work. No, you're not catching my drift
I
here.
know.
And thank you for. I'm going to explain. And because so I'm sure somebody else at home is like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up." What I'm saying is, if some of us decided to work from home on a Tuesday, Wednesday, on a, let's say I work from home, I get to work from home 2 days a week.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go into the office on a Monday and stay home on a Thursday
Okay.
so that we're just shifting the traffic a little bit.
I see.
We have extra space on a Monday.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is let's move some of those people who go into the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you have the opportunity to work from home a couple days a week, let's maybe consider my assumption is traffic on a Monday is so light because people like to work from home on Monday. I get it.
Okay.
You want to extend your weekend, you know? I
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But if maybe a couple people decided, "Oh, I'm going to go into the office on Monday instead
Okay.
of a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday," it'll maybe it'll spread the wealth a little bit, you
I'm
know?
here now. I've arrived.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit longer because I took the train, but
Thank you for taking the train. That was really funny.
no, I do get it now. I was so, dude, you were going on and I was like, oh, what does he mean?
I okay, thank you. Thank you for allowing me the space to
I loved
explain
that.
explain a
I
little.
loved every minute of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, moral of the story is get on the fucking train. Okay? It's not that scary. And
No.
if a lot of us decide to go on the train, there's power in numbers. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There's just the traffic is so horrendous.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah, it is.
And I don't know what's happening with the maps. The maps also are freaking out. They're freaking
Okay.
out. It's going crazy. It's telling me it's red when I'm going fast and then it's also the time is going up by 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What is that? That's crazy.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree.
Anyways, I just had to get that off my chest.
And I loved you for it.
Thank you.
Hmm.
This is what happens when people don't send in fan mail.
So you've been warned.
Just a lesson to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo!
Wow.
Make sure you send in your fan mail. But you know what happens every week without a doubt?
Tell me.
The pop culture pop up. That's because we get to decide what happens on the pop culture pop up. We don't have
Yeah.
to rely on anybody else. Julie, first up on the pop culture pop up, the Oscars.
Mm.
Did you watch or were you in Arizona?
I was in Arizona. I was literally in the airport, so I didn't watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have thoughts.
So many of them.
Okay. I watched for the first time by myself
Wow.
in years.
Yeah.
I want to say since college, but that could be overly dramatic because it's
Right.
been a long time since I've been in college. Um, I had a great time by myself, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It
Did you
was very
enjoy them?
lovely. It was, okay. I thought they were
Okay.
lacking in star power.
Yeah.
There was no where where was the star power? I missed it.
Did Colin Farrell present? I thought he had been announced as a presenter, but I don't remember seeing him.
I think he did present.
Did he?
I think so.
All right.
Um, there was a lack of star power. There was a lack of glamour, if you will.
Mm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what it was. I don't know what was missing. I don't like when they do gold tones on the stage.
Mm.
I don't like it. I like blue tones. Something
Right.
about wasn't a fan of the set design either.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel
Okay.
glamorous to me. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it was. I don't know. But yes, I watched the entire thing.
What do we think about Conan O'Brien?
I really love Conan O'Brien.
I think he's so great.
I think he's so great. I think he did a good job. Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, but
Right.
I think he did. There was I thought there was some really I thought the Kendrick Lamar Drake joke was exceptionally funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
there were a couple other pieces I thought that were really funny that I can't think of right now, um, but I think he did a good job. I would be okay with him coming back next year.
Mm. I love him.
I love him too. I think he just also comes off very genuinely kind.
Yeah.
Um, so I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah. I agree.
yeah.
Wow. What about the winners? Any standouts that you can think of?
I think everything was pretty predictable up until we got to Best Actress. And yet again, I was jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Madison.
Hmm.
Mickey, yeah, Madison. I have not watched. I was going to call it Severance, The Substance, or Honora. I do plan
Mm.
to watch Honora, but I
And not
thought
the substance?
I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll see. Okay, I thought I'm not gonna watch it by myself. I need somebody to watch it with me.
It's
Um,
just body horror. It's not even horror. It's just the
okay,
body gore of it.
okay. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Okay.
I thought Demi was gonna win. I thought
I
she
thought
was gonna
Demi was gonna
win.
win too.
Everybody thought she was gonna win, just like what they did to Glenn Close. Everybody thought Glenn Close was gonna win, and then Olivia Colman won. And then who
Yeah.
was last year? Last year was somebody else, and then Emma Stone won.
Yeah. Emma Stone deserved it.
I agree. I agree, but she hadn't been like winning, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
And then now this year, Demi literally had won all of them.
Yeah.
And then she got to the Oscars. And I just know that she was,
Yeah.
it hurt her. I know
Yeah.
it did. And I feel bad
Yeah.
for her, but I'm happy for Mickey. I really am.
Yeah. Well, The Substance is a phenomenal performance.
Mm.
A phenomenal. I have not seen Anora yet. I try to watch all the movies, but they come out of the theater in like 3 seconds. I mean, what are we doing? Studios, we need to be better about that. Yeah, so I haven't seen it. I've watched The Substance. I love The Substance. When you watch it, because you will, there is a scene in the there's a bathroom scene when she's getting ready that I think about. There is a screenshot of that scene up on my bathroom mirror right now because it moved me so deeply. And now I look at that picture and always remember it's okay.
Mm,
Stop. It's not going to get better and
mm-hmm,
it could get worse. Just stop getting ready. You're you're good. You're
mm-hmm.
good. I loved it. I did think I thought it was going to be her or Fernanda.
Mm.
Mikey came out of left field. I
I
was
thought it
so
would have been
shocked.
Fernanda before it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I was shocked. Good for her. I mean, she's young.
She's so
I
young.
I do think she's gonna get. I think she's gonna get the bad curse of it of like
Ugh,
this is she peaked
yeah.
because this is coming from again someone that has not seen Honora, but I saw her in Scream. I've seen her in a couple of other things. What
Mm,
she peaked.
mm-hmm,
In my humble opinion. I would love for her to prove me wrong because I do think that a actress winning Best Actress should skyrocket their star, but we've seen it happen once and twice and three times where it just doesn't. So
mm-hmm,
I unfortunately think this is going to be for her. And I am actually kind of shocked that she is a actress because she's so shy and
mm-hmm,
demure and like introverted that she reminds me of Kristen Stewart in Twilight, like in that era of
mm,
awkward and quiet and a little bit not completely hard to watch, but just like, you sure this is what
mm-hmm,
you want to do? Like, it doesn't
mm-hmm,
look like you love it.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mickey, come on the pod.
Come on the
Demi,
pod.
come on the pod.
Demi, please.
I anything else? Did you watch the Cynthia and Ariana performance?
I saw the Cynthia and Ariana performance. Of course, it was gorgeous. Of course, it was beautiful. I do feel a little offended by people being like, it's the best performance that has hit the Oscar stage, as if RRR didn't get their happy asses up there and
Mhm.
perform a phenomenal rendition
Or
of
Lady
Naatu
Gaga's
Naatu.
Shallow?
Hello? The greatest performance of all time? That's kind of crazy. Top three, I'll give it, but uh-huh.
Sorry. Can we
No,
talk really quick about how Diane Warren lost again?
yet again. And she said, I'll be back, bitch.
Yeah.
This isn't my last time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know what's crazy? I thought this was gonna be her year.
Me too. I think everybody did.
And I am shocked, appalled, and disgusted at who
Mm.
she lost to. And the fact
Mm-hmm.
that they got up on that stage and made a mockery of themselves. What are we doing?
You know what I found out post Oscars that Amelia Perez was produced by, oh man, I'm forgetting, a fashion brand,
Oh,
a fashion brand house, and now I'm forgetting which one it was. I think it's maybe it's Louis Vuitton. I think it's whichever one Salma Hayek's husband owns. And and then I saw a video about
Selma.
and then I saw a video about how fashion houses are getting into producing films like this,
Oh, uh-huh.
and it's their way of, because you wouldn't know, right? Nobody's saying like the film only featured, I forget, I'm just gonna name a fashion house, but
Mm-hmm.
the film featured only Louis Vuitton clothes.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't know that, you know.
Right.
But their thought process is what this person on a video said, is that this is what is going to live on
Mm-hmm.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
And there it's more about setting, I mean, obviously a lot about money
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost, but like also setting their future legacy in a way, the person who designed all the clothes or whatever.
Interesting. I could be completely off, but I do feel like Tom Ford deserves some recognition for that because I feel like he was the first like fashion designer to be brought fully into the film world. He wrote and directed Nocturnal Animals, and that was honestly for debut, it was phenomenal. And got Jake Gyllenhaal and Amy Adams to star in it. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. But with a little bit different from, because he's at the forefront of it. He's like, this is
Right.
my film, I'm directing it. These
Mm-hmm,
people
mm-hmm.
are just financing it.
Crazy.
you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, something we might see more of in the future. And I guess, and the
Interesting.
fashion houses are also trying to figure out how they continue to implement their things, their product
Yeah.
in all of our lives.
Right.
Because the only way you can really purchase, I mean, you have to be rich to purchase the good stuff, right? And
Hmm.
and not everybody can do that. So they're doing this in order to infiltrate,
Continue to get revenue. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and infiltrate their name into our lives or whatever.
Interesting.
Anyways, maybe we'll have Christian come and talk about that. He knows all about the fashion stuff.
The more you know.
The more you know. Uh,
Uh-huh.
did you have anything else to add about the
I
Oscars?
was just going to say, can we take a moment to talk about Adrian Brody's waste of space and the fact that not only did he waste space, time, energy, talked in circles, said absolutely nothing, didn't actually deserve the award, but before he even got up on that stage, took the gum out of his mouth and threw it to his wife.
Mm. As
And
a
she
fellow
made a whole dance in the show to catch it.
as a fellow Adrian, I am appalled and ashamed. I think we
Considering
spell our
he
names
should have been
differently
dis
though.
I think you do too. I think he spells it with an E.
Yeah.
Um, makes sense.
Mm.
Pretentious. I also think he should have been disqualified for that award completely, considering the fact that he utilized AI for his performance. I do not think he deserves that award. Well, not only because of the usage of AI, but also because I don't think he's a particularly phenomenal actor. I think that was Coleman Domingo's award to lose, and I'm offended for him. I also think Timothy Chalamet's fans are doing a little too much. They're calling him the Leo DiCaprio of his generation, as if he's been snubbed 5 million times. He's 29 years old. He's given maybe three good performances. We can all sit down and take a breath. Like, it is not that he's given us great performance after masterful performance after suspenseful. He's given us, I can name three,
Yeah.
and I've seen a lot of his projects.
Yeah.
He is not the Leo DiCaprio of any generation.
Right. And he needs to shave that mustache.
He needs to do something. And I consistently look at him and think, how are women thirsting over this man?
First time Kardashian Jenner has sat front row at the Oscars.
Do you think she is his bad luck? Because he lost every single award she attended.
Oh, she didn't go to the SAG
The
Awards.
one he won is the one she wasn't there at.
Uh-oh.
Timothy, something to think
Timothy.
about. Yeah, but Adrian Brody, what was that? Did you watch the entire speech?
I watched the whole show.
Oh my
I
God.
mean,
What did you think of it?
I was waiting for him to get off the stage. And the way they turned off the music for him, oh, it's so annoying. And
Here's
what did
the
he say? I
thing.
don't even know what he said.
That's the thing. How'd you talk for that long and not have anything quote worthy to say? This is why they don't invite me to the Oscars. I would have threw my shoe. I would have just threw, get off the stage. We're done. You won. Get off.
Yeah,
I do want to hit one more thing before we move on.
please.
Zoe.
Uh-huh. I was gonna ask.
I got some things on my chest.
Go ahead.
For that bitch to get up there, win her little fuck ass award, get back to that press room, and when a Mexican journalist asks her, how do you feel about the Mexican community and the Mexican people that feel offended by this film? And her response is, I don't agree with that. The heart of this movie, I'm paraphrasing, the heart of this movie is not Mexico. The heart of this movie are three women. They could have been from Israel. They could have been from Gaza, came out of her mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
In the microaggression of a lifetime, she said they could have been a black woman from Detroit. Why do they gotta be from Detroit, bitch?
Yeah.
Is my number one question. The heart of this movie wasn't in Mexico, then why the fuck was it set in Mexico?
Yeah.
If this movie was not about Mexico, then why wasn't it set in France
Yeah.
with a French ass, ignorant ass director? You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
And now for that, you know what, bitch? I used to defend you, your little fuck ass performances. Now for that, every single time someone tries to call you a good actress, I'm gonna remind them that not only were you put in blackface, but you were added some prosthetics to your nose in order to portray Nina Simone in a film.
When was
Do you
that?
a
No.
couple years ago, bitch?
Oh wow.
Blackface and prosthetics on that nose, and she portrayed Nina Simone. Look it up. Look it up right now.
Okay.
Look it up right now.
Okay.
Because now I'm never going to let anybody forget about that. How do you get up there to say, one, I don't agree with you? You don't agree with the fact that I'm offended. It's not for you to agree, it's for you to accept. People are offended, you accept it. And she's like, I would love to sit down with my Mexican brothers and sisters and see. That's right. That's right. Adrian pulled it up. Go to YouTube.
Mhm. Yeah.
I would love to sit down with my Mexican brothers and sisters and see how I can do better about representing them. Well, bitch, you're not going to do better because you are admitting to not getting it. So how can you do better if your response to I'm offended is I don't agree with that? It's not for you to agree. It's for you to accept.
Right.
So fuck her, fuck that French director, fuck Carla for sure. And you know what? Fuck Selena Gomez too, because she didn't say nothing.
Right.
So, and this entire press tour, this movie is about Mexico, and this is about a real problem that Mexicans are facing. Cartel, missing children, missing families in Mexico is a real thing that is happening. This movie is about Mexico. I don't see cartels taking over France. This
Yeah.
is about Mexico, a story about Mexico and Mexican people. And for you to sit up there and completely disregard our feelings about the film. And granted, not every single Mexican feels like this because some of them are idiots, but for you to disregard the fact that people are offended is completely disrespectful and dismissive. Now you got your little award. Now you can feel like an elite person in Hollywood. And now I'm never going to support anything that you're ever fucking in, you stupid bitch.
I've never even seen any of the what are they called?
Girl, you know I don't know. Avatar?
Avatar. I've never seen any of the Avatar movies.
Neither have I. And you know what? Rosario Dawson deserves the career that Zoe Saldana has.
Mm, mm.
I said it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, until next year when they have the 98th Oscars, we're so close to the 100th. I
Dude, I'm still
swear.
standing by. We're going to the 100th. We're going.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'll sneak your ass in. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're getting in
Okay.
there.
Okay. Okay. Or at least the party. At
Okay.
least the party. Okay. Okay. Next up on the pop culture pop up, Army Hammer. Army
Ugh.
Hammer decided to let everybody know that he one time went on Grindr and hooked up with a man and decided it was weird and then stopped, I guess. Julie, tell us what you think about this.
I have to remind you guys that yes, were the cannibal allegations hilarious? Sure. But at the end of the day, there was some real allegations about abuse in regards to Army Hammer. And now he's trying to rebrand himself as a sex positive, quirky ass bitch. And I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to let him because everyone's talking about the fact that he had this weird gay experience. But like in the beginning, he literally says, I decided to try out men because women are the worst.
Mm, mm-mm.
What if I decided to chop your dick off because men are the worst? Shut the fuck up. Army, what kind of fucking name is Army, you stupid bitch? I just cannot with white men. I can't do it. And he's like, and then you get in there and his beard is all rough.
Mm.
And I realize that he's basically as tall as I am and his shoulders. How do I get in there? And then he tries to touch my dick and I'm like, you're not touching my flaccid dick. And you know what I think it is? I don't even think it's not that it wasn't that he wasn't even turned on. I mean, he could have not been, but I think it had more to do with the fact that he was absolutely not in control in that situation. He didn't know
Mm,
what he was doing. He was with someone completely unfamiliar. He had zero control over the situation. And if you knew the allegations and knew everything that happened when he was outed, he was all about control. That was his thing. He wanted to have control over these women, not only physically, but emotionally. That was his thing. He would get in their head. That's why he talked about the cannibalism and all of this other stuff. It was about control. I don't know if he is or he wouldn't be attracted to men. I do think that the reason why his dick wasn't getting up is because he was absolutely lack of control in the situation.
yeah, I know he fucks little twinks still. Yeah, to this day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That man is horrendous.
Gross.
Lock him up in his home and never let him out.
I agree. And sometimes I look at his picture and I'm like, I can't believe that at some point this was elite white Hollywood man. Like
Mm.
people were obsessed with him.
I can't name one movie other than The Social Network.
Call Me by Your Name.
Oh
That's the
yeah,
only one I know. I didn't even know Social Network, to be honest. I know him from Call Me by Your Name, though.
he is such a weird man.
Yeah, he is. He's a weirdo. He is a weirdie.
Armie Hammer, don't ever come on the pod.
Please do not come on the pod.
Finally, on the pop culture pop up, Jennifer Garner apparently, allegedly, has said she doesn't want to get back with Ben Affleck, who has apparently allegedly said wants to get back with Jennifer
Right.
Garner.
Yeah.
I don't know if I completely believe this in the sense that Ben is trying to get back with Jen Garner. I'm sure I do believe that Jen Garner has no interest in having a
Right.
romantic relationship with Ben Affleck. But good for Jen Garner if this is true. I don't know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
kids are old enough and they've been traumatized enough by both of their parents being in Hollywood, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Um, so there's no need for them to come back together.
Ben is such an interesting human being in the world. I do, well, currently I am waiting for the day that maybe Jennifer Garner and Jennifer Lopez get together. I feel that feels like a natural progression of things. Like where we're at in the world, it just feels like that could make more
Okay.
sense. That
I
would make more sense for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, Ben Affleck though, this isn't completely unbelievable to me. I don't know. I could totally see Ben Affleck being like, so like, do you want to get back together or you're single, I'm single. Do you want to try it out again? Like I could totally see it because it would take very little effort. And he just gives me very little effort kind of vibe in
Hmm.
all things. So I just feel like it would make sense for him to be like, I mean, we're both not doing nothing.
Hmm.
You want to try it out and see what happens. Yeah, Ben, he gives me a little bit of the ick, to be honest. He just seems like that drunk uncle that makes you a little bit sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have not been ashamed of sharing my Ben Affleck opinions on this
No,
podcast.
you haven't. You've been very loud and proud about it.
And I just want to remind everybody that only a true psychopath would get a back tattoo like that. So stay away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay away. And if your name is Jennifer, I would hide.
Also stay away.
Don't
Yeah.
go anywhere near Hollywood
Yeah.
or Boston.
Agreed.
Okay. That's going to do it for Pop Culture Pop Up. We'll be back next week with more Pop Culture Chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
It was a good week, bitch, because I had like three of them in my head. It's been a good week for Latinos everywhere. I'm gonna give you one. It's gonna be a hard one to get to, but if you decide to go to Mexico City, Waitress the musical
Oh.
has been traduced. No? Translated. Has been translated into Spanish. and is now being performed in Mexico City by Mexican actors in Spanish. They translated the songs, the dialogue, Mexican as fuck. Okay. It premiered a couple of weeks ago because Sarah Bareilles went to the opening of it. Um, it's unfortunately only playing until the end of March, or I would take my ass there in a
Mm,
heartbeat.
mhm,
Unfortunately, I already have travel plans for the end of March and it involves my niece, so I couldn't cancel. But I want to be there so bad.
mm,
So bad. And just like I tweeted until I got it about the Sunday in the Park with George Jake Gyllenhaal recording, I will be bothering whoever I need to bother about getting a Spanish recording of these songs because I think
mm,
it's necessary. And I think it's so exciting. I think it's so exciting to get wonderful theater in Spanish in to the Mexican people. I think that is so fun. I wish I could stop time and I could go to Mexico and watch this performance. I've run into a couple of clips on TikTok. It looks like a blast. And it was translated so beautifully and it still fits so perfectly. So if by any chance you can get your happy butt into Mexico City, I would highly encourage you to celebrate Waitress the Musical in Mexico City because I think that it's so beautiful the fact that this is happening. And I hope and pray and will bother them until we get a Spanish recording of these songs. And if you cannot get out there, you can still watch Waitress the Musical on Max because that bitch is streaming. That bitch is streaming, and I have already seen it 3 times. I have
wow.
already seen it 3 times, and I have a blast every single time. I have a blast. It's so good. It's a great little thing to put in the background. Um, Waitress the Musical, what a blast! And I'm so envious of every human being that gets to witness that show in Mexico.
How fun.
Yeah,
Okay, go Sarah Bareilles.
go Sarah Bareilles.
Good for her. Do a lot of hit musicals get translated into Spanish?
I'm not sure if a lot, but I
This
know
is the
some
first time I've ever heard of
have
this
because I
happening.
think Wicked has.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it depends. I think some do. I want to say Hamilton has as well, but I'm not completely sure.
This is also very ignorant of me. Is there a Broadway equivalent in Mexico City?
They do have a theater, like they have a theater community.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know how much emphasis there is in musicals, but I do know that they do stage plays a lot, maybe more than they do would a musical.
Uh-huh.
Um, I want to say they just premiered an original Mexican musical in their theater scene a couple of years ago. I cannot recall the name of it, but I saw it pop up on my TikTok and I feel like I saved it somewhere and I just never went back to it. But yeah, I do think there is a scene. It's probably not as prevalent as it is
Sure.
here or in the UK.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, Mexico.
Oh, hey, Mexico.
Mexico. I haven't sang anything this episode.
No,
My
you haven't.
goodness.
That was beautiful.
Who am I? I don't even recognize myself anymore. Okay. Julie, thank you for the Latinx spotlight. Time for
Thank
some
you.
azúcar. I will go first. My azúcar this week is I went to go see JoJo, the one and only
Mm-hmm.
JoJo, not JoJo Siwa.
No,
I went to go see JoJo on earlier this week, and she was incredible.
I bet.
The mic was on, the
Mm,
abs were tight, the outfits were impeccable.
mm,
It was incredible. She put on a fantastic show. She brought out Tori Kelly,
mm,
and they sang SBW's Week, that then went into
mm.
their own song, Bottom Line. It was really, really great. She started on time,
Okay,
9
Jojo.
p.m. lights down, music
Wow.
on. Um, and yeah, it was quite incredible. As you remember, Julie, I did meet JoJo
I
at
remember.
work
The jealousy was real.
a little bit less than a year ago.
Hmm.
Um, and I love her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I love her.
Wow.
Anyways, that's my Asuka.
I love that. Um, my Asuka this week is Sterling K. Brown is in a new show. It's called Paradise. It is by the same creator of This Is Us. It is just as phenomenal. I'm obsessed with it. The finale just happened this past week, I think, because I just saw the episode a couple days ago. Phenomenal, top tier television. Writing impeccable. Someone get Sam Levinson on the phone, explain to him how some plot holes get filled because every question you could have had throughout the season answered. Answered. Plot holes non-existent. Storylines wrapped up. It was just perfection. There is an episode 3 where you get a full shot of Sterling K. Brown's backside naked, ass worked out, firm. You could bounce a coin off that bitch. He looks, with all due respect to his wife, impeccable.
Mm.
I've never wanted to suck a dick more. I'm so sorry with all due respect.
Oh my God.
He is gorgeous. He is a beautiful fucking man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it helps that he's talented.
Mm.
You can tell he's empathetic. He emotes like the best with the best of them. Um, I want to tell you what the show's about. I want to tell you what the show's about, but it's not even going to cover what it's really about. I'll give you a cute little synopsis.
Okay.
America.
Okay.
The end. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's a president. Okay. Sterling K. Brown is his main Secret Service agent. Now, minor spoiler, but this does happen in the very first episode within the first couple of minutes. So be forewarned. President dies.
Mm.
Murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos ensues.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think the show's about, it's not. It's
Uh-huh.
not. I saw a tweet the other day that was like, what the fuck is going on? The president is murdered, and now, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. And they're like, how did we get here? And literally, yes, exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
I actually haven't been this excited to watch a TV show in a very long time.
It's so good. And it's only 8 episodes, only 8 episodes. Episode 3, Jaw on the Floor. Episode 7 has some of the best performances, best writing I have ever witnessed. And I've said witnessed a lot. Phenomenal television. I'm telling you, by episode 8, you're like, oh, it's all making sense.
Mm-hmm.
Things are happening and plot holes are being filled and holy shit writing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Sterling K. Brown is just very pretty to look at. So it's a plus all around. So please go and watch it. Paradise. It did get renewed for a second season. I did say plot holes get filled, but they leave some what's going to happen here. And it doesn't feel like give me an answer. It feels like I cannot wait to know what happens.
Okay.
So go and watch it. Paradise, you can watch it on Hulu. It's phenomenal.
Excellent. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that is going to do it for us. We've reached the end of the episode. Thanks for coming back. Um, Make sure that you rate, review, subscribe, do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure you visit youmeandchisme.com. Make sure you send in fan mail. We always love to hear from you. Whatever you have to say, we'll play it and respond. And make sure that you share this podcast with somebody because sharing is caring. And if you care about
Mm-hmm.
us, then share the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do all that, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.